Genovation GXE Corvette, the 800 horsepower, $750,000 green hypercar. She's genuine fine, my 209-mile-per-hour vet. On the event of the Genovation GXE Corvette's legitimate turning out gathering at CES 2018, we sat down with the people in charge of transforming courteously capable Corvette Grand Sports into emphatically pugilistic 800 horsepower, 700 pound-to-foot electric record breakers to take in more about how they did it. Here are the low-down subtle elements behind this $750,000 green hypercar. The task began 4 years back, when the case people at Dana skilled the Rockville, Maryland-based Genovation Group an aluminum frame for a C6 Corvette, with the main stipulation being you can't put a gas motor in it. They began looking at different exchange of peers, looking for the providers best ready to enable them to change the Corvette into an electric auto fit for breaking speed records. They wound up with AM racing engines, 2 of them mount in advance, winding a similar shaft, and power inverters from Reinhardt Motion Systems, both from Oregon. These are encouraged by a 61 kWh battery pack from Lithos Energy under the course of powertrain control frameworks planned by from Stafel Systems, both from the Bay Area. The round and hollow style batteries use nickel-cobalt aluminum/nickel-cobalt manganese science enhanced for control conveyance instead of vitality thickness. Genovation's most recent PC reproductions foresee an EPA scope of 175 miles, insofar as those miles don't test the auto's 209 mile/hour EV speed record or guaranteed sub-3 seconds 0-60 execution. The batteries are displayed in a horseshoe shape around the front engines, which settle underneath the 2 inverters that are obvious through the hood's plexiglass window, in the focal passage, and under the raised trunk floor behind the seats. The working voltage is 700-800 volts, and charging by means of the 10 kW locally available charger and CJ1772 plug takes 7 hours. The way that the working voltage is higher than that of most DC quick chargers displays a test for quick charging right now. The powertrain is warmed and cooled by 3 cooling circles, with coordinate oil cooling of the changeless magnet engines. Presently, about those execution claims. The GXE Corvette is race-wheel drive, yet its path lighter than a Tesla, and its stock Z06 Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2 race tires are more extensive, so Genovation says it can approach double-engine Tesla ludicrous rates of increasing speed. Testing to date has been on the 6-speed C6 model, which holds the Corvette's stock transaxle and outfitting yet includes a strengthened differential. The ideal dispatch speed is 2,500 revolutions per minute in second rigging, with upshifts happening at an exceptionally gas Corvette-like 6,500 revolutions per minute, well short of the engine's 10,000 rev restraint. The engines enter a steady power administration past that guide, so there's no reason toward proceed. Wheel spin is a major issue until the point that fourth apparatus, and the footing administration writing computer programs is all Genovation's. A move light shows the ideal RPM, which can fluctuate as the condition of charge and ostensible voltage drop. The 209 horsepower speed record was estimated on February 16 at Johnny Bomer Proving Grounds situated at Space Florida's shuttle landing facility, Kennedy Space Center, Merritt Island, Florida, building up another land speed record for road-legitimate electric autos. Genovation really asserts a best speed of 220 miles per hour on longer tracks than Kennedy's. The Genovation auto is clearly in view of the C7 Corvette and will consequently highlight the 7-speed manual or 8-speed programmed. Genovation holds all the stock well-being frameworks and locally available LAN correspondences transport, yet adds a committed CAN transport to interface the 11 control modules and the bespoke instrumentation, which incorporates a Volvo-esque vertical touchscreen. Genovation additionally includes a Harman ultra-high loyalty sound framework and its own particular route and 4G LTE Wi-Fi framework. Over-the-air updates will be advertised. The Corvette's stock and transport is nourished simply enough data to deceive it into believing there's an impeccably working powertrain installed. Staffel doubtlessly had some good times making the majority of this work. Yeah.